here to do a presentation about, a speech about climate change and the importance of the oceanography studies of it, profession, and how the planktons and plumes are a really key point in helping create a normal climate. Okay. Our oceanography is the study of the sea, the study of the ocean and all the complex relationship with the earth, the study of the weather, the ocean currents, tides, and the sea life. Oceanography is a special kind of scientist who study the ocean. Oceanography study every different aspect of the ocean. The chemistry of the water, the geology associated with the ocean, the physical movement of the ocean water, and the life that calls the ocean home. Healthy oceans are very important to maintaining a healthy planet. Oceanographers' climate research target the climate change effects on the ocean, the cause and effects to find solutions to global warming. There are 4 different branches of oceanographers. The geology, they study the volcanic activity, the tectonic plates, deep ocean trenches. And the chemical oceanographers, active volcanoes sometimes causes water to become acidized, and that way all fishes and everything else inside the ocean settle and die in that area. And physical oceanographers, the movement of the ocean waves, the currents, the water that causes the circulation of the ocean is the most important thing for our planet. Marine oceanographers study the ecosystem, ocean life, and ocean life forms. Discoveries have been made in the field of oceanographers are the product of the different branches of oceanography studies working together. So it's not just one branch, one particular branch working by itself come up with discoveries. They need all different working together as a team to come up with the problems of the ocean and stuff like that. The ocean covers like 70% of the earth. Oceanographers spend majority of their working time in the ocean or on top of the ocean waters. The ocean impacts the global climate and the overall health of our planet on our air. Oceanographers spend majority of their time doing research, collecting data, and performing experiments. And to become an oceanographer, you need an education in biology, physics, chemistry, and geology. Only 10 to 15% of the seafloor has been mapped with accuracy. Well, we know less about the ocean than we do know about Mars. In other words, we know more about Mars than we do the ocean. The main reason why, because of how pressures of the depths of the ocean floor is, we as humans really can't go there. So that's why we have drones now that it was set to go down to the depth of the ocean. For many years, we never really seen a live squid because it was so far down in the depth of the ocean. We, as humans, could go there to it. But right now, NASA is using satellites to map the ocean floors out for us, so we can see how deep the ocean areas are. And we're using a drone to go down there and check to see exactly what's going on there for us. But we as humans couldn't handle the pressure of the depth of the oceans. And the ocean ecology systems are part of the global web relationship that determines where fishes breathe and how much oxygen is pulled from the relationship that determines where the fish breathes and how much oxygen the ocean produces. Because ocean, it is really the ocean that is absorbing the carbon dioxide in our air, and the carbon dioxide in our air is what causes the hothouse effect, global warming. And that's where the key focus is on the microscopic plankton bloom. And see, the little green areas, that's the satellite from NASA, where they have set there and shown where the plankton blooms are growing And that's NASA's information showing us where the plankton blooms are really growing out. And they compromise the majority of life. The more plankton bloom, these are one single cell plankton bloom, and this is how they are all over the earth. The more of them, they area any other type of life form inside the ocean. And the plankton bloom is really responsible for absorbing the carbon dioxide in our earth atmosphere. By them absorbing the oxygen, carbon dioxide, they produce oxygen for us, clean oxygen for us to breathe, and also help decrease the hothouse effect of the planet. When the conditions are right, the plankton bloom is called, plankton, they create blooms, this is what they call it, blooms, large area. Bigger blooms of flower-blended blooms, then they call them blooms. You see those, the plankton blooms. And the plankton is responsible for the transfer of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere to the ocean. They really consider a biological carbon pump that transfer like 10 gigatons of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere to the deep ocean each year. So if we want one of these things right here, we have more carbon dioxide in our air that we ourselves wouldn't be able to set there and breathe. But because of these little things here, one cell things here, we're able to breathe clean air and oxygen in our air. And sometimes the plankton bloom do get sick. For many years, scientists thought that something greener is the better thing for them. But when plankton bloom becomes real green, that means they're sick. They have health problems. And scientists found out that sometimes the lack of iron in the water that would cause them not be too green, cause them to be sick, and that would cause them not to produce enough plankton blooms to clean up our carbon dioxide in our air. And sometimes like warming of the ocean surface causes decrease in the productivity of the plankton. So it's kind of a balance act. We need them to clean up carbon dioxide to keep the ocean to a certain temperature, but if they get sick and they're not able to set to produce enough blooms, then the sea level get too warm. It causes them to get sick. And sometimes the sickness in plankton bloom will lead to a decrease in plankton blooms, an increase in greenhouse gases, and global warming and climate changes. And so in other words, the oceanographers' main purpose as a team is to work together to find out and make sure these things here stay healthy. So they create plankton blooms that help clean up the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So we have a better decreased climate changes and we have better earth.